Hello and welcome to Ageless Living for Women. My name is Giselle Turi, and I would like to ask you a question. Are you an overgiver? Okay, what do I mean by an overgiver? Do you give and give to everybody else except yourself until you're so depleted and you're so tired and you just want to fall asleep? Mothers, caregivers, I think this can be especially true, but even just having a partner, it is kind of an ingrained programming that women have that they have to be the givers. We are naturally the nurturers and the healers of the tribes, so we have a tendency to overgive. It's real easy to do. And when I suggest taking time for yourself and giving to yourself and nurturing yourself, what does that make you think of? How do you feel when you hear me say that? Sometimes the response or the automatic feeling is, well, I can't do that, that's selfish. Or a feeling of guilt, because, you got to do for everyone else. There again, if you feel that way, you need to look at your mindset, your programming. Sometimes this is just programming from generations before, because it's just how women were raised, is just to take care of and nurture and be the moms and be the caregivers and all of that. And I'm asking you to reconsider, if you feel that way, think about the importance of giving more to yourself. And another point to this is, so many times women give so much of themselves. Not only are they depleted energetically, they're usually exhausted, but they put their dreams on the back burner, and then they go through life and then they feel disappointed because they never lived out their dreams. And let me tell you, it doesn't matter what your age is. There's no reason why you cannot live your dreams, okay? There are some people in their 60s, 70s, and later that do dreams, follow their dreams and live out their dreams. There's a saying from one of my favorite movies, and the saying is, it is never too late to find out who you may have been. It is never too late to find out who you could have been. And that is so true. And part of that is taking time for yourself and being a giver to yourself, taking time to self-nurture, to love yourself, appreciate yourself. And even if it means pulling out your scheduler and scheduling yourself in, highly recommend it. So I've talked about this before, probably in other videos, about if the foundation isn't strong, there's nothing really solid to stand on. In other words, you are the foundation. Your self-care is your foundation. And if that's weak and you haven't taken the time to address that and to have your needs met, then or to practice that self-care, then you don't have a strong foundation. So how the heck can you give good quality anything to anybody else? So that's a good way to look at it. If you're feeling like it's selfish to take care of yourself and do things for yourself, and you start feeling this guilt trip, this story of, oh, that's a guilty thing, feeling guilty and it's a bad thing to do for yourself, think about that. It's really selfish not to take the time to take care of yourself first, because if you don't have any energy, there's nothing left of you, or very little, and your foundation's weak because you haven't taken that time for yourself, you're actually taking away that quality time from the people that you love. And then if you are a businesswoman and you have, you want to live out your dharma, your purpose, your mission, you need that self-nurturing and that self-care and that self-giving to be strong, because you have a much wider family at that point. It's not just your kids, your partner, your close family, but then the world, whoever you're serving becomes your family, and you need to be strong for that. So please like this video, share it, subscribe, leave me a comment. And until next time, Ultreya, move forward with courage and with love. And if you would like a free Vibrant Living session with me about how to live an ageless life, you can contact me at Gisele, J-I-S-E-L-E, at lovingraWfoods, LOVINGRAWFOODS.com. And then in the subject line, just say free to be me. And I will contact you and we'll get that free 45-minute session scheduled for you. Okay, until next time. Mwah. Bye-bye.